What is going on, viewers of YouTube? Sunspot here, guys. My review of the NECA 35th Anniversary Alien 1979 Dallas in Compression Suit action figure review. As per usual, I do want to highlight the packaging. It does say Alien at the top with this nice space background. This is where you would see the figure inside. It does say 35th Anniversary Alien with this nice artwork of an egg hatching. It does say Dallas in Compression Suit and not to choke on his space helmet. Sides of the box have the figure itself in this nice stance. Good lighting. I really like what they're doing with all these toy photography stuff. It's really cool. Same with the other side. You can see the lamp there. It's just very Ridley Scott-esque. Back in the box is something I wish we could have, a backdrop for our figures that we see all the time at Comic-Con, but NECA will never give us that. And here's a biography of the character. If you'd like to pause and read that now, you can. As for the figure himself, this guy is really cool. It's the same mold as other figures as far as the spacesuits from the 1979 Alien movie that we've gotten by NECA so far, but I really like the colors on this, and it's probably my favorite scheme so far. Let's take a closer look. As for the head sculpt, this is a really good representation of Dallas. I just rewatched the movie in preparation of all of these figures from the new wave by NECA, and I must say this is a really good one. I love the beard. It's sort of sculpted on. It's mainly painted. Maybe it's just my imagination that I can feel it, but it's most likely painted on, and I love the color scheme they got with the eyes and how they painted the eyebrows, and I think there's even a tiny mole on his face somewhere. You could see a little bit of skin texture and wrinkles all over the face, which is always a nice touch. You could see his hair is actually sticking out right there, which I thought was just a neat touch, and same with the other side. It's actually different on both sides, which I do appreciate, and I do love this brown velvet type of color going on for his, I guess it's his head mask, question mark. There's some really nice detail with all the silver bits, the zippers, the sewing. It's just a really beautiful mold. And same goes for the rest of the figure. As you can see, it does say Dallas on his chest right there. I really love this pink they have going on with the suit. It really blends in with all the brown and the silver and the white. It's just a really, really nice color scheme, and I probably do prefer this over the other suits that we've gotten. You can see his backpack is really nicely sculpted. I love all the blue bits and just the color. It's kind of worn out and rusty, which I do like. You know, obviously the suit has been used before and it is weary and stuff, and you could tell I love all the folds and the cushioning, or the fake cushioning that is, and I just watched Fantastic Four. This reminds me of Reed Richards' costume, all these little strings and everything, but that's a cool touch. And you know, some people complain that, hey, why can't they use real strings for this and other NECA figures? Well, it's, you know, it's difficult. They don't even do that with the Predators, and I don't know why this is on his crotch, but it is. I love how they mix the yellow and the dirty brown with the white on the, I guess it's the leg cushioning guards, and you can see there's a strap that connects it to his leg, and actually it is folded in, like the cushion, as you can see, it's just folded in at that certain place, which is definitely realistically accurate. You could tell it's even on the back, how all the cloth just folds in on each other. It's just really nice attention to detail. And you know, the shoes, nothing too much going on, you know, they're just shoes. As far as posability goes, and I do have this guy without his space helmet accessory, which I'll go over in a minute. His head can go up that much, down that much, left and right, can rotate fully. It is kind of stiff, and I don't recommend doing that, but I'm just doing that because I'm doing a review. His shoulder pads are connected to his neck suit area, so they will hinder the arms a little bit, but not too much. His arm can move that much out and back and go full 360, but it'll just snap this thing off. Go out and in. He does have the bicep rotation. He barely has any elbow articulation, which is not, you know, bad. I mean, the spacesuit realistically would hinder that, and his wrists are fully rotated, and you could do whatever you want with him. As far as his abdomen go, he can go forward and back and side to side, and can actually do a full 360, and again, I don't recommend doing that. There's even another abdomen joint right here. You could tell it just moves at the belt and everything, which I found really cool. His legs, and by the way, this is a rubber part, so just keep in mind that does not hinder any articulation, which I always do appreciate with NECA. His leg can move out that much, back that much, could basically do the splits. Not movie accurate, he didn't do this in the movie, people, but his knee does bend almost 90 degrees. That's cool. They even have a rotation there, and his feet can go up and back and left and right with an ankle pivot. As far as size, he's actually taller than the Ripley in the spacesuit, which makes sense. You know, he is a dude, and he was actually pretty tall in the movie, and I just love how these two look together. I have the other dude that I bought, which I didn't review. I completely forgetting his name right now, blacking out, but these look really nice together, and I do have them next to your standard Marvel Legends figure, and obviously both are taller. And here he is next to my alpaca. As far as accessories, this guy does come with a bit. You do have the standard gun. Nothing too special. I do love the paint apps on this thing. I like the silver wash. I like the red tips on both the tip of the gun and the back. I thought that was cool. And the scope is really nice, but, you know, it's just a cool accessory. Now, I completely forgot what this is called, but I remember it from the movie. We got this with a couple other NECA alien figures in the past. I don't think this is a repaint. It might be maybe the handle's a different color or something. Comment below if you do know. I am pretty much forgetting right now. And of course, he does come with his signature space helmet, and it does come in two because that's how you put it on. Basically, what you do, you actually have to put it on sideways so it fit, and it's actually smart so you don't scratch the nose. You just plop it on. It does require a bit of force and angling and everything, but you could tell eventually you'll get it on. You just have to twist it on. You could tell it just plugs into place, and then you take the top part and connect it over. And the great thing about this is you could just take it off, articulate his head however you want, and just plop back on. And now what you do is you take these wires here and just connect them in their designated areas. You can tell this guy does look kind of wonky. I don't know why he's looking down. He's just looking at the blackness of his space helmet. Kind of looks like a tool right now. So overall, this figure is really cool. I absolutely love the new color scheme. It brings some contrast to your collection with the white mixed in with the brown and the yellow, and especially the pink. So I highly recommend, if you do come across this guy online or at your Toys R Us or wherever they sell these, pick it up. It is really cool, and the face is just dead on to Dallas. And with that said, people, if you did enjoy this video, please like, subscribe, comment, do whatever you viewers do on a daily basis, and I will see you guys in my next video.